In this video, I'm going to give you a working definition of the tangent line, illustrating it by using this basic setup. Here we're going to have a cue ball. I'm going to use a strike ball to better demonstrate the spin on each example. Here we have the object ball. Here we have what's going to be referred to as the impact line. It's the path of the cue ball to the desired pocket. The area here where the cue ball is going to make contact with the object ball could be referred to as the imaginary ghost ball target. Okay? Now, when you're looking at a straight shot, a straight-on shot, say the cue ball, the object ball, the impact line, and the center of the pocket are all in a perfectly straight line. If the cue ball comes in with no spin and hits the object ball, the cue ball is going to stop dead. Okay? If the cue ball comes in with top spin or follow, what's referred to as follow, the object ball will follow the impact line and then it'll drift forward. If the cue ball comes in with backspin and makes contact with the object ball, it's going to come backwards or be drawn. Okay? Now, the tangent line, where the tangent line comes into play, the tangent line is the path of the cue that the cue ball takes. If the cue ball is coming in at an angle to the object ball and it has no spin, okay? Say from this point that I've marked, I hit the object ball. If there's no spin on the cue ball at the point of contact, the cue ball is going to travel down the tangent line. Okay? As I'm going to demonstrate in a few seconds, if the cue ball comes in with top spin, makes contact with the object ball, it's going to diverge forward off of the tangent line at varying points depending on the speed of the hit. If the cue ball comes in and makes contact with the object ball with backspin, depending on the amount of draw, depending on the amount of speed, it's going to diverge off the tangent line in this manner. So what's going to happen is I'm going to do a series of shots that demonstrates these principles. Here is the cue ball striking the object ball with a cut angle with no spin, and notice that the cue ball is going to travel down the tangent line approximately like so. In shot 2, object ball is in the same place, cue ball is in the same place, except this time I'm using follow, or another way of saying it is I'm placing forward spin on the cue ball. Notice how the cue ball traveled off of the tangent line. In our third and final example, I will be using draw, or what you could call backspin, and notice the path of the cue ball off of the tangent. Okay. The most important prerequisite skill to master when you're looking at using the tangent line is stop and stun action. That means whenever you have a straight-in shot or a cut shot, being able to judge where to strike the cue ball and what speed so that the cue ball has no spin on contact with the object ball. When you're able to do that, you'll be able to see where the tangent line is, and you'll be able to use stun, which to me is the most important shot in pool. And once you get a handle on that, you'll be able to experiment with varying blends of follow and draw, and with varying blends of speed, so you can manipulate where the cue ball diverges off of the tangent line. And the more you develop that, the more the possibilities are going to open up for you understanding the different position pathways. And the best way to do it, again, is through drill-based practice, repetition, and careful observation of what you're doing each time.